And we back at it, baby.
Again!
Yeah. Let's begin, shall we? Ooh, what's going on, everybody? It is your man, Big Dog, here, and welcome to another episode of the Dog House. We are at episode 178. We're almost there to the 200th episode, man. I am extremely excited. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for it, but I will figure something out. Maybe I'll ask one of my coworkers if they want to be on the pod. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. I'll ask them. Hopefully they're willing to be on if they want. If not, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get right on to today's topics. First topic is something that I just want to get right out of the way. Let's just get this right out of the way. The Ava Chris Tyson situation. Now, for those of you who don't know who Ava Chris Tyson is, or just Ava Tyson, she is, one of the former friends of I think they're still friends. I don't know exactly. But she was an associate of Mr. Beast. Who, if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, really. Mr. Beast is one of, if not the biggest content creator on the planet right now. And recently, some old tweets came out. Not just old tweets, some old information came out that Ava Tyson was potentially grooming a minor. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Now, let me get this out of the way, because I know there are going to be people that are going to use this excuse to hate on the trans community, or as I like to call them, the alphabet community. Just because one individual does something wrong does not mean the entire community does that, okay? So this is not an excuse for people to make transphobic remarks about any other trans person that has not been accused of course, this crime that Ava Tyson has been accused of. All right, so please do not use this as an excuse to make any hateful or transphobic comments, okay? And if I see them, I'm gonna delete them. All right? So, and hell, if I see any transphobic jokes in my chat tonight, I'm gonna be banning you, okay? I'm not playing around with this. What the hell was that? Freaking explosions going off in my... Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So, I have this video from Charlie, and I'm going to let it play out a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm going to play parts of it, because I also want to bring up something that kind of bothered me, and I did kind of go on a mini rant about this yesterday in the Inner Thoughts video, which, if you saw the video, you know where I'm going with this. Also, I gotta say, 2024 is quickly becoming the year of creeps getting exposed. You had Drake first and Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, granted, we knew Sneeko was a creep. Who am I kidding? And now Ava Tyson. What the hell is going on, guys? But let's watch this video from Moist Critical, or at least snippets of it.
Tyson of the Mr. Beast crew had a ton of evidence surface about horrible behavior with how they communicated with minors, as well as a past of really disgusting shit. A lot of people are calling the season 7 writers of 2024 internet drama lazy because they're reusing a similar plot line. A lot of people drew comparisons to Dr. Disrespect recently being outed for talking in a...
Which I also covered, by the way. I won't link the video. You guys can find it. Hopefully YouTube will recommend it.
Appropriately to a minor. There are tons of screenshots to showcase exactly what was being said to someone who was between 13 and 14 years old at the time, and it's fucking gross. It's completely unacceptable. Some of them...
Yep,
I absolutely agree. Like this shit. Dude, I posted some fire nudes for you. Please no share.
This is a sickness!
Bro, that is insanity. For you to be saying that to somebody. What the hell? Oh, also, I think Charlie's gonna mention this in the video. Chris Tyson, or Ava Tyson now, also had art from a certain artist that goes by the name of Shadman. Now, for those of you who do not know who Shadman is, I have to apologize in advance for ruining your day, night, whenever the hell you're watching the video. Sorry, but I have to explain who this person is. Basically, this person liked to make art of, God, how do I say this without, Jesus, here we go. How do I say this without sounding, screw it, I'm just gonna say it. Pornographic images of underage individuals. Yeah, it's probably the best way I could have explained that. One of these individuals ended up being Keemstar's daughter. Yeah. That's kind of gross. I think Charlie's going to get into this point in the video.
Them were just public tweets right under everyone's nose. So Ava Tyson was an adult at this point. Lava was a child. And saying things like, I posted some fire nudes for you, please no share. And then other shit like, but not $5, pathetic JK.
What the fuck, man?
A kissy face. They seem to communicate a lot, even sending Snapchats. So here's one that says, come.
Oh.
Coming for America. And it goes on to talk about.
Wait.
So.
Oh no. Why did you have to ruin one of the funniest movies ever made, man? Come on.
Here's one that says, coming for America. And it goes on to talk about being in a group chat and everything. And I've seen a lot of people try and cope and deflect, saying like, oh, it's just edgy jokes. People are blowing this out of proportion.
Listen, I'm all for edgy jokes, but that shit ain't edgy.
Nope.
That's just disgusting.
What a bunch of fucking nonsense. That's a load of hooey. That's dirty barnacles. That's ridiculous.
I love when he says that shit. That's funny.
Under no circumstances should an adult be communicating with a child in any inappropriate manner whatsoever. Edgy jokes between an adult and a child are still fucking gross.
Thank you. For God's sakes, just talk to somebody your own fucking age.
Bruh.
Why is that so hard? And what is wrong with people that defend this shit? Somebody needs to check your hard drive.
It's not like the slam dunk defense that some people seem to think it is. Under no circumstances should an adult be in a group chat with a bunch of children sending coming for America pictures. Like, it's still bad. That's still...
It's weird. It's weird. Stop it.
That's still really fucking weird. From what I can tell, most of the screenshots and a lot of the compiled evidence comes from this YouTuber, Prism42. This seems to be where most of it started, and since this video dropped, there's been a lot more screenshots that have come out with all kinds of really bad things that were being said to or about minors. I've only shown a couple here, but there's quite a bit more, and they're all just as bad, if not worse. Like, for some reason, Ava Tyson had a habit of calling a 13 or 14-year-old daddy. Like...
Nope.
That's really disturbing. That's really disturbing.
Just write that off as being like quirky, inappropriate, edgy jokes that people are blowing out of proportion.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
That's unacceptable. It's indefensible. Now, the 13, 14-year-old in question for a lot of these messages is someone that has come forward to give their own accounts of the situation. And according to them, they don't believe that they were groomed or anything bad was done on the part of Ava Tyson or anything like that. And I'll just go ahead and give my take on it here. I talked about it on stream. And I'm not trying to be some kind of armchair psychologist, because I'm just, at the end of the day, a little reptile brain idiot. But I really do feel like in a situation like this, it's very difficult to process just how inappropriate or unacceptable something was when you lived it. I imagine that it's...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. I'm pretty sure it's called Stockholm Syndrome. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong.
Very difficult to view this as the person that you communicated to so closely for so long was actually evil or doing things that were wrong. But in reality, no child should have this kind of relationship with an adult where you're joking about sending nudes to a minor.
Yep.
Thank
or
you.
making edgy jokes about coming for America. So,
God, that I can never watch that movie again, man. Thanks a lot, Ava.
while the person here might not feel like a victim, it really is completely unacceptable that
Yep.
Ava Tyson would be communicating with them like this. It really is, no matter how it's spun. Now, it is important to mention that right now, most of the evidence is screenshots, so I guess there is the chance that some could be faked, but some of them seem very hard to fake. Like, there's a video going through a Snapchat conversation with Ava. There's also confirmed things that were publicly tweeted from their account over the years, which I'll get to now. And it was also revealed that
here we
Ava
go.
Tyson had a history of being a Shadman enthusiast. Since all of the tweets have been deleted, it makes it very difficult to find the times that they communicated with Shadman or talked about
Bonus fidget spinners to really throw in some extra autism headshot. What the fuck?
and the art. But I did find this
Oh my
from
God.
Mudahar's video, who went to the Wayback Machine and showcased this tweet. And Mudahar censored it because the character does not appear to be over the age of 18.
That's
For those who
smart.
know that name, that might have just triggered a Winter Soldier moment in your brain with your eyes rolling into the back of your skull, because it is
Yeah, it did.
so foul. Shadman was an artist who drew child porn. Now, when you hear that, a lot of people think that you're talking about lolly or lolly hentai type shit, which is
Nope.
That's not what it is.
characters that look like little girls but are actually 5,000-year-old vampires. Like, that's the meme. Fucking sipping from their Mountain Dew going, uncultured swine. You see, it's not actually a real child. This is a victimless crime. This may look like a 4-year-old girl, but you don't understand.
Okay, now that you guys have the context behind this, I want to get to the portion where I want to talk about something that... here it is, here it is, here it is. When Sneeko called out Moist, or not just...
Fucking Sneeko of all people.
All right, I'm gonna let this play out, and then I'm gonna go off on this clown.
Look out, Moist Critical is not going to go talk about the Chris situation because he wants to have the Mr. Beast collab.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
talk about every other trending situation, Dr. Disrespect, Sneeko, anything that goes viral goes on your main channel. Chris, the
Let it play, let it
associate
play,
of the
let it
biggest
play.
YouTube channel in the world, you do a 4-minute clip on your second channel. Stop coping and be a journalist if you're going to be a journalist, or just say that you want to have the collab. Stop lying.
Shut the fuck up!
Jesus Christ.
Fucking God. This guy gives me a freaking headache. Ugh. Now I'm all riled up again. Like, this dude gives me a fucking headache every time I watch a video from him. He's so goddamn stupid. Oh my God. First of all, the man's not a journalist. He's a YouTuber. Okay? Same way I'm not a journalist. I'm a clown on the internet. Just like him. Granted, I think he's worse because he's not self-aware that he's a clown. First of all. Second of all, he's complaining that he talked about Dr. Disrespect. Bro, you defended him. Okay? I don't want to hear shit from you. After you defended a guy that was caught talking to a minor, saying, she was only 17, which is based off of a fake email, by the way, which Charlie already explains, and I'm not going to get into it. First of all. Second of all, I don't want to hear anything from the guy who can't even comprehend the idea of age of consent. So much that he tried to argue this with Destiny and got fucking destroyed. If I find that clip, I'm going to put it in post, obviously.
Question. Listen, okay, so should we update or not? What do you think the age of consent should be, Sneeko?
Yeah, this is not an important conversation.
No, it's a super important. You don't think kids are not as an important conversation? What do you think the age of consent should be? If you want to be consistent, you don't think anything updates, just tell us what you think it should be.
I think it should be past at a developed age. Destiny.
What is a developed age? If you
It's
had to set a law
developed
for it, what would you set it? What would you set it about?
I'd say it's a developed age.
No, answer the question, you fucking pussy. Holy shit, you're such a cowardly fuck. Stand up for what you believe in. If you actually are fucking Muslim, you're actually Islamic or whatever, then stand up for your fucking beliefs. Every other Muslim scholar online will do this. Do it. Stand tall on it. Don't act like a little pussy in here trying to grill XQC on modern meta ethics or whatever. If you want to answer basic questions about your worldview, what should the age of consent be?
You see how?
You see how you want to
Puffy
answer the
always-
question? You see how he's going to yap and not answer the question? I'm going to ask the same thing when you're
I
done.
just
Go ahead.
I just answered the question. I just told
What was
you.
the age?
I just told you at a developed age.
Sneeko thinks you should be able to 9-year-olds. That's what Sneeko thinks. And he won't answer that question honestly. Or he's going to have to give a different answer, in which case he's updated his morality. He's updated his views. And that's really uncomfortable for him. You don't have an answer to any of this, bro. Go back to that corner in London where you're getting roasted by year 1 debaters on fucking Christianity. This is retarded. I don't know what the you're doing in here.
Okay, so you can leave the call. I wanted to go talk about this.
I don't want to leave the
Lord
call. I like
issue.
hanging out here. I've talked to a lot of files in the past, so.
Okay.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
So we can all sit here and laugh at this clown. But God, I swear to God, if there is a God out there, this guy will. I'm sorry, I'm getting so mad, but like it really pisses me off that this guy can be such a fucking hypocrite. Like seriously, he sits here and tries to have his moral high ground. Meanwhile, he's defending the most deplorable behavior out there. Like,
What the fuck?
who the hell do you think you are? Like, seriously. Like, oh my God. Ugh. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about this. I'm sorry I went on that whole rant, but I needed to get that off my chest. Because this dude, he really aggravates me. And it's not just him. It's people that think like him. Because he's not the only one. Like, I bet fucking Fresh and Fit are going to say the same shit. Because, you know, they're a bunch of weirdos too. But whatever. God damn. Whew. Give me a minute. Let me calm down. Anyway, let's talk about the next topic, which is something that kind of breaks my heart as a PC guy, as a PC enthusiast. We got to talk about Intel's recent mistakes. Now, for those of you who don't know what's been going on, recently, Intel's been coming under a lot of fire recently. And for those of you who are wondering why they've been coming under a lot of fire, is because not too long ago, it was reported that Intel's, both their 13th and their 14th gen CPUs have been causing a lot of instability issues and a lot of crashes. Now, based off of what I saw, this has mainly been relegated to the i9s. Even though I think some i7s were no, I think it was just the i9s it was the desktop i9s and the laptop i9s that were causing instability issues. Because I have an i7 14th gen and I have only had really one crash. But that was during like the CrowdStrike incident that happened, I think last week, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was last week. Anyway, recently, Intel put out a bit of a statement, if you will. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Give me a sec. Why can't I? Sorry about that, guys. Oh, somebody just came to the house. Okay, I can't full screen this, so I'm just gonna show it. And let's do this. There we go. Okay, so basically, this is a forum post from an Intel employee. I really should I'm probably gonna censor his name in post, but whatever. Here's what he says. Based on extensive analysis of Intel Core 13th, 14th gen desktop processors returned to us due to instability issues, we have determined that elevated operating voltage is causing instability issues in some 13th/14th gen desktop processors. Our analysis of returned processors confirms that the elevated operating voltage is stemming from a microcode algorithm resulting in incorrect voltage requests to the processor. Okay. Intel is delivering a microcode patch which addresses the root cause of exposure to elevated voltages. We are continuing validation to ensure that scenarios of instability reported to Intel regarding its Core 13th/14th gen desktop processors are addressed. Intel is currently targeting mid-August for patch release to partners following full validation. Jesus. You would think they'd do this a lot faster, but whatever. What the hell do I know? Intel is committed to making this right with our customers.
See, now that's some bullshit.
That's cap, and I'm going to explain why in a minute. And we continue asking any customer currently experiencing instability issues on their Intel Core 13th, 14th gen desktop processors, reach out to Intel customer support for further assistance. Now, let me explain why that is a bunch of bullshit. Because if I remember correctly, people were saying that Intel was denying RMA requests for all the processors that were having this issues, which is... What the fuck? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you not accept an RMA from people? Like, your product is clearly faulty. And now when people are trying to say, hey, Intel, your product's faulty, and I paid a shit ton of money for this, can I RMA it and get it fixed so I can get a better one? Intel's like,
Nope.
Nah, you got to keep that shit, bro. That's not RMA worthy, which kind of doesn't make sense. Which makes this statement, Intel is committed to making things right with our customers, not make sense. If you were trying to make things right, why not just let people RMA their processors? Oh, because you don't want to lose the revenue. Obviously. And honestly, I gotta be honest, that's kind of grimy. That's really grimy, man. And if this is gonna continue, I don't know, man. I think my next computer build might be an AMD. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided. Because of all the computers I've built, I've had the most problems with AMD processors. But that might change soon. If AMD's next chips are everything we're hearing that they are. Granted, we don't know when Arrow Lake is coming out, which is another frustrating thing. Just announce the shit, Intel. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't with these companies. Nvidia too. Like, just tell us when it's coming out. I'm tired of relying on rumors. But anyway. What else can I talk about before this ends? Oh, yes. Circling back to the Ava Tyson situation, Mr. Beast did come out with a statement. Let me see if I can find... Actually, no, she did address it. She actually did address it. Let me go to that portion of the Moist Critical video. Give me a sec.
Screenshots as well as other chat logs, all kinds of things, with a history of communicating inappropriately with or about minors. And in response, a couple hours ago, Ava Tyson did make a statement, and this is what was said. I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. That...
yeah, as far as apologies go, that's pretty bad.
Bruh.
I don't like... Again, I want to be careful with this because I know the trans community is going to come after me. But whatever. Like, listen, I don't care if you're a man, a woman, they, them, or whatever pronouns you subscribe to, if you are an adult, the only reason you should be talking to minors is if these are your children, or if you work in like a school as a teacher or something. That is it. That is the only excuse that I can really come up with for you to be talking to kids.
Is kind of a textbook non-apology. It doesn't address anything.
I agree.
It doesn't talk about anything. It's just like this blanket boilerplate statement about stepping away. There's no denial of anything, no claims that some of the information is false, made up, fabricated, a lie, a fib, a bunch of malarkey, nothing at all. You would really think that if any of the information was wrong or faked, that would be one of the first things that...
Alright, I think you guys... excuse me. I think you guys get the point here. This is kind of a sick thing to have to hear. Honestly, I'm not happy about it. I doubt anybody would be happy about this. And, yeah. Oh, God. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just really sickening, but whatever. Anyway, let's move on to the meme of the day. And now it is time for the meme of the day. This one a little more pertinent to the topic I had at hand. Let me know what you guys think. Hey there. Seems like you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Since you're here, why don't you do me a solid and click that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button, the bell for notifications. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, join the Discord server, and all that good stuff. Hell, even click my affiliate links if you're feeling up to it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, guys, this has been another episode of The Doghouse. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.